What's going on, guys, and welcome to another Counterside video. Real quick, before we get into this, I want to say thank you to all of the views that have been coming in on these videos. I really appreciate it. Wasn't expecting that. Just kind of was doing this to kill some time because I enjoyed the game and wanted to talk about it. So, all you people that have been coming and watching the videos, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I hope you've been enjoying them. That being said, about the beginning of June, right towards the beginning of the game, I did a predictions video talking about what I think might be coming or what is to come. I'm gonna do that again here for beginning of July going into July, but I'm gonna try and go a little further out here. With the new season pass, new counter pass, battle pass, whatever you want to call it, I was reminded that we get characters in counter passes. I didn't know if that was a one-time thing with the twins or if that was a concurrent thing, and now I know it is something that happens regularly. So on the screen right now you should be seeing all the characters that I could find when I looked it up that were counter pass characters. Now, everything from Lonely down, so those last four, I couldn't find definitive confirmation, but it did look like it was all confirmed and legit. So as far as I can tell, these characters you're looking at right now are all counterpass characters. A lot of pretty notable standout characters here. I think the biggest one here is obviously the Replacer King, a counterpass awakened unit, which is really cool. And if you were ever considering a counterpass to buy and go for, that's probably one of the better ones to go for. But there's also some really great characters here. So that being said, also coming up now on your screen is the awakened characters, the next 6-7 of them in order of their release on the C version, and I believe also the Korean version. I don't think they changed between the two. So this is their order of new release. Now, I don't think we're going to get these concurrently next to each other because I think we are going to see some reruns between some of these. So these are the new ones as they come out, though, so maybe a rerun in between them here and there somewhere. But that's the order they came out. I have no reason to doubt that they're going to break that order, so just putting that out there. You can see the order that you can expect them, kind of know what to look forward to there. Now, with all those said, with all of that said, what can we expect to come next? We know a little bit more now. We've had the game for a month. We've been playing for a month. We've seen kind of the patterns that they're going for, more or less. So throwing up here now is I want to talk about the banners, potential banners we have coming. Well, this week we should have the two banners cycle out that has Kang and Xiong cycle out for two other characters. This top row of characters is characters that had banners in the Korean and C version, but not necessarily in both of them. Between the Korean and C version, there were some changes to the banner order, and it's hard to say if we're going to get a direct follow to the banner order that C had, or the Korean version had, or if we're going to do our own thing too. So we're kind of shooting in the dark in that. But these characters on the top row did C banners, and are our, I guess, general pool characters. They were in the game from day one for us. The second row, also in the game from day one for us. However, they were new characters added, as far as I can find out. New characters added as the game progressed, in at least the Korean version, I believe. I don't know if C started with them or not. So they had banners. They were new banner units. So I think, we're going to see either a combination of these two rows cycling in those two slots that are going to cycle out this week. I think heavily believe that the her young vice president, because I can't remember her name right now, Young Lee Suyeon, our past version of Na Yubin, and the administrative sword fighter. I think those three are very strong units that you're going to see in those. what I'm calling filler banners, because they're not. A lot of people already have these units. They can spook you when you do your free daily single. They've been in all of our free pool banners, so they're not new units. They're bait banners, filler banners. This is how I'm referring to them. So I think those three are very strong contenders for being in those 2 filler banner slots. So I would expect them sometime in the near future, maybe a little further on in the future. And then, like I said, that top row is just characters that had banners, at least in the Korean version, and I think some of them in the C version. So also strong contenders. I think Elizabeth is probably the highest contender here, as well as I believe their name is it Chifuyu? Or no, is that one? Yeah, Chifuyu. Nanahara. Chifuyu, Nanahara, and I guess her sister. Also very strong contenders, I think, for filling banner slots. And now, filler banner out of the way, talked about those. The thing to come, the big one is our new character banners every month, right? So, throwing up now is the new units in the rough order of their release, according to the C version, I believe. And what I can only assume will be the version or the order we see them release in. So with Adele's banner going away in 2 weeks, I believe the next unit we will see following her is likely going to be Serapel, who is that first unit there after our ACT plane. So very likely our next unit there. I know that's one a lot of people seem to have been looking forward to. I know I'm looking forward to it. And that is a banner I will definitely be summoning on. So now the ones that kind of I'm unsure of here are the mech units, the ACT, Jonas, and I think Ifrit is the one at the end there. I couldn't find images of them on banners, but they were new units added. So I don't know if they're going into side stories as units to farm, if they're like event rewards. I don't know. I couldn't find out. I'm still kind of looking into it. So, but they are new units that we don't have in our current pool that are to come. But I don't think we're gonna see them on a banner just yet. Until I see one of them on a banner, I have a hard time thinking I'm going to see one of them on a banner. So I think after Serapel, the very next one you're probably gonna see there is, yeah, I have no reason to think they're gonna break this order. It's probably gonna be Yinxing. So just in this order as the image is on screen. So that is the upcoming. What I think. You know, that's the order of their release, and I have no reason to think they'd break it. But with all of that said, here's the thing. Here's the thing people are curious about. What am I predicting? What am I thinking is going to be next? So here you are. These are my predictions. Not necessarily by month. I think this is just going to be the order that these banners cycle out in. So when our Awakened Mina cycles out, Awakened Yuna comes up next. And then Adele cycles out, Serapel comes. When Kang and Xiong cycle out, these two. So that's the order I'm putting my money on. I think we're going to see Yuna, Na Yubin. We're going to see our rerun of Hilde. Then we're likely to see Xiaoyun. I think I said her name right. And then these are going to be the new units in order, and then our filler banners in order. If I had to guess, I think it's going to be something like this. There's also the possibility those mech units that haven't released yet could come out in that filler section too. I really don't know. This is kind of a shot in the dark. And then also with this, counterpass units again up on the screen for you. That way you can see who's coming in a counterpass. You know which characters you don't have to worry about rolling for. You just maybe have to get that counterpass. So this is me kind of unloading some information, kind of throwing some guesses out there. It's really hard to guess what we're going to see next. Hard to really pin down if they're going to follow the exact order, what the exact pattern's going to be. You know, we don't know if they're going to follow the exact pattern. We don't know if they're going to rush to catch up to the C version or rush to catch up to the Korean version or whatever way. I haven't found anything saying one way or another, and I have no reason to think they will right now. I think they are going to kind of take it at their own pace for the most part. Maybe slightly expedited, but we will see. This, though, is just kind of what I'm thinking, kind of what I'm expecting, and it's the pattern we've seen thus far. You know, we have alternating weeks of our new unit, these what I call our filler banners, and then it's like 3 to 4 weeks on our awakened unit banners. So that's the pattern, so to speak, that we have right now. So we get at least a awakened unit a month. We have 1 to 2 new characters a month, and then like 4 rerun filler banners a month. Also worth pointing out that in this rerun filler section, you can also probably see the counterpass characters, past counterpass characters as we progress, will go into probably being on filler banners because they do go into the general pool. So if you missed a counterpass, or you're concerned about not being able to get these counterpass characters, they do go into the general pool, and they do get specific like rerun filler banners over time too. So you can still get them. So don't worry too much about that. You get them later than people who got the counterpass, obviously, but you're not locked out of getting them. So there you go. This was more of predictions, but it also ended up being more, hey, here's some counterpass characters, here's how the counterpass kind of works, I guess. So I guess I'll name this one predictions and counterpass info, maybe. But again, my predictions, there's the counterpass units. What are your predictions? What do you think we're going to see? Are we going to see a mirror of the C version or Korean version? Are we going to go bouncing off the wall, 0 to nothing, catch up? What do you think is coming next? What are you most excited for? And yeah, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the videos. If you do, hit the subscribe button. Come back. Check out some more videos. I try to upload at least a video a week, and since we get patch notes every week, I'm pretty consistent with that. But I try to do more than just patch notes in a week if I can. But thank you again, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.